track is wild. Oh man.
How you doing, K-Dog?
Pretty good. Gotta go check out the blade.
All right.
Assembly today.
Looks like you got a big load back here.
We've got a couple of awesome little gifts we're going to put in each blade box for you. Hopefully make that opening experience a little bit better. Not going to tell you what they are, it's going to be a surprise, but I think you'll like them.
Extremely exciting day today. Assembling the blades finally. We're so excited to see the bikes completed just as they are off the production line. I don't know about you guys, but it's probably one of the most exciting days in FLX history for me.
Building the sexiest e-bike on the planet.
Yeah, let's do it. Working on the packaging for the very first blade right now. Just going through every step here to make sure, you know, it's up to spec and it's gonna handle the amount of, you know, vibrations and sort of getting tossed around by any sort of delivery people on the way. So one major thing, which originally our very first bikes, you know, we learned a lesson there because we didn't have the axle package well enough. So we're making sure that that's totally right here. We've got a ton of protection here. So over the battery, we've got foam, layers of foam. There's paper, foam, cardboard, another cardboard, and now we've got the wheel. So if there was going to be an issue, it would be from this axle over time, slowly rubbing through. Even in the worst case scenario, if that was able to rub through the paper, that would be a lot of vibrations, etc. So we're gonna put foam down in a very hard piece of plastic here. So that's super tight. There's no way it's coming off. We've been working on that for the past 30 minutes. And then that's gonna go. That's gonna go here. So there's just no possible way for the axle to come through, cause any damage. So working out every single detail here in the packaging, make sure the bike comes to you as beautiful as it was in the factory floor. Clean that bike. Let's do one more coat left. When we saw the black frames come out for the first time with all the decals, everything on it, we were absolutely floored. Because when they come out, the matte black is the final coating on it. Before that, it's more of a glossy finish. And the glossy finish with those decals and the components we're using, it was just ridiculous. It was amazing. So we talked with the management and we got them to change all of them to gloss black. Instead of matte black, which still looks good, the gloss black was just ridiculous in comparison. So all the blades, the black ones are gonna be gloss black. Putting a lot of foam right on the screen, make sure this is nice and protected. Screens in here, the display. We've got 5 layers of thick foam in there. I'm gonna tape that together and then also put some bubble wrap around it. So nice and safe. So we've just boxed the blade up, and this is something we do called the earthquake test, just to see if anything's loose. Take the hell out of the bike, and nothing's moving around. So, quick test. Come here, have a look at this box. So, we've got on the inside, this is a 3-layer cardboard carton. Obviously, the blade, we just showed you a bit of packaging it up. On the wheels, we've got these boxes perfectly cut out to fit over the wheel. Put it inside the box, and that's gonna stop it from moving around side to side, from anything banging around. That's in the front as well. Everything really well packaged. Outside the 3-layer cardboard carton, boom, another 5 layers of protection. So going through sea freight, UPS, all the shipping companies handling. This is gonna keep your bike protected and make sure it shows up in that beautiful, beautiful state that you're looking forward to. One of the things we're super excited about with these blades is a switch to using a through axle instead of quick release skewers. This is still a quick release, so I can do it with my hands. Normal through axles, you gotta pull them off a tool. It takes like 20 minutes. This, it's in very securely, threaded through. Check this out. Look at the size of that axle. A normal quick release axle is tiny. I mean, we're talking about that thick if you've seen it on a normal bike, and that's totally sufficient to keep the wheel on and stuff. It is strong steel, but if you move to a bigger axle like this is 15 millimeters thick, several times thicker than the normal one. You're gonna get more lateral stability in that wheel. Everything is on much tighter, much closer, and that means your ride is gonna be, you know, much more precise, much more stable, and especially at the speeds that you're gonna be going on a blade with this powerful motor, you're gonna really want that in a ride. So we put these on the front and the back of the blade, through axles all around. It's beefy, secure, and gonna give you a much better ride. That's just one of the small improvements. Hope you enjoy it. I love looking at the head tubes because they come out really unique. So you can just see the beauty that went into producing this bike. Got a bit of a distressed look on this one. Check out the blade marks here. Bit of a shark surface here. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm riding with no power right now, so I can text and ride without getting thrown off this beast.
Where's the helmet?
Helmet, right here. If you are riding at home, especially doing these kind of stunts, we do advise you wear a helmet. If you do crash, it will protect your brain. Obviously, you know, it depends on your values, your riding style. Evaluate the risks and the rewards when you decide what gear to wear. If we're going downhill or doing anything pretty risky, of course we're gonna wear a helmet and as much gear as possible. Right now, you know, I know that I can handle this. I'm willing to take the risk without wearing a helmet. We'll do a quick acceleration test.
He's gone.
Got the speed limiter to 20 right now. This is at the legal speed limit for off-road use only. Gonna hit the information button twice. Going to display settings, speed limit. I'm gonna adjust that up a little bit from 20 miles an hour to 60 miles an hour. All right, that's the max I'll do. You gotta be safe. So now I just set the speed limit to 60 miles an hour. Obviously you're not gonna get to those kind of speeds on a bicycle, but it also won't cut out at 20. So we'll just do a quick run up and down the street and see how it works. We've got a gear sensor in it, so each time I change the gears, it's gonna cut the motor power for a split second, allow the gear to change smoothly with no grinding or anything, and then the motor power will re-engage. So that's something that's pretty cool with this. We'll just make sure everything's working and feel that speed.
Whoa!
That is a sweet ride. Woo! Today I'm really excited because I have a brand new FLX blade, hot off the factory floor. And doing wheelies on this bike is a little bit different because we've got a 1,000-watt mid-motor, very, very powerful, and a SRAM EX1 group set. That means I've got a huge disc in the back, a huge cog in the back, 48 tooth compared to my last bike was 34 teeth. So I'm gonna get about, what is that, 33% more climbing ability, more torque just from the gearing, plus all the extra power from the motor. It makes wheelies a bit different, so I'll show you how to do it. So to start with this, I'm just gonna turn the bike on, make sure we've got that motor power. And there's two modes on the blade. It's got eco mode, which is kind of It's a lot of power still, but great for cruising around, saving the battery, getting the most range. Let's put it though in sport mode instead. So just hold the plus button for 2 seconds. It switches between sport mode and eco mode. Sport mode gives you all the power, so you get less range, but more power when you need it. That's what I want for some wheelies. And now I'll just put it in level 5, the highest pedal assist mode, which I've got set. So I'm gonna get as much power as I can. Next, choose an appropriate gear. So because I want just to kick it up as high and quickly as possible, I'll put it in the lowest gear I have available. There we go. That's the lowest gear we've got. So let's do it. Wild. Oh man, want to make sure you're wearing a cup or something if you're doing this.
Getting better.
No way we couldn't take 2 blades home with us.
That one's for Pete, this one's for me.
We know it's been quite a journey, guys, since initial conception to drawing the blades up, picking the perfect components, announcing that launch, and now today they're finally all made up in the boxes, ready to ship out. They're going to be going out in the next few days, sea freight to California and other locations as well. So keep an eye out for an email from us. If you ordered a blade, we'll let you know when it's coming. And everyone else will let you know when the blades are in stock, when you can get yours. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Happy riding.
Come for your seat in the car, mate.
At least I get to be close to my blade.